Hey, what's up, everyone? I have several things to talk about for this video. You won't believe what just happened earlier. Um, when I got home, I said it's funny. I haven't heard any creatures in a while, and all of a sudden, when I got in the house, we got in the house. I sat down, and all of a sudden, there was the loudest sound I have heard in years. It was, but it was like a chicken at the same time. It was weird, but it was just roaring loud. The cats were scared to death by it, and the dogs were like, they didn't like it at all. It was, but howling at the same time, like a chicken squatch sound. That was crazy. That's what I heard when I got home earlier. I grabbed the phone, tried to start recording, and I was too late. When I got to the porch, silence. Just complete silence. All right, now onto this. It might show we have full signal, but we can't call anyone. So my parents can't make a phone call. I can't make a phone call. They said, well, use Wi-Fi calling. We can't even use Wi-Fi calling. The only thing I could do, I called family members on Christmas while they were calling us. They couldn't get anyone. They couldn't get my parents' phones. They couldn't get my phone. The only thing they could get was the Amazon Echo Dot, which I have linked with AT&T. So they were able to call us using that speaker, and the phone call went through. And they were able to get a hold of us through that speaker. That was it. So now a lot of people can't use debit cards. Debit services are down in a lot of places because AT&T runs them. I can't even, all I get is, nothing. And they said you can only call your mother. That's what I found out in town. I was able to call Mama, but they said you can only call once. They said you can only call a loved one. You can only call them once every so often. You can call your mother once every so often. That is weird. That is weird. It makes no sense. And they divert your call to call your mother once. That just makes no sense. But anyway, we are not able, my father's a truck driver, and that's going to disrupt him majorly. Because he can't even get us. We can't get him. And you can't get a hold of him. He can't do his call-ins. He won't be able to do anything. And I texted him, but it still didn't work. It went through, but I don't know if he got it or not. So phone service is disrupted. No one can call each other. No one can do anything. I'm lucky I'm using internet because other people have no internet and won't till next Tuesday, and they have no phone service and won't till next Tuesday. That's why they shouldn't have taken pay phones down, and that's why they shouldn't have removed home phones. Everyone got rid of their home phones. We got rid of ours because it was annoying because of the way they were doing and charging us, and it didn't even work most of the time. But everyone got rid of home phones, and everyone got rid of pay phones, and now there's no way to talk. You could have put on a glove and used a pay phone, and that would be sanitary, I guess, sanitary enough. But yeah, we thought it was bad before with signal around here. It's really bad now. There's nothing. And what's odd is you can use data. You can view your cameras from home. You can turn the lights on and off, the smart sockets, the smart bulbs, all that. But you cannot make a phone call or even text, apparently. You can only text every once in a while, and you can only call your mama every once in a while. Apparently, you can only call from what people are saying, you can only call your mother every so often. That does not make any sense. Something is up with that, and that's insane. It's like you got this one phone call, that's it. That's insane. And yeah, that's what's going on. No communication. I'm lucky right now, really, I'm using the internet. Because ours is through a different company. North Central, which is NCTC, the Telephone Corporation, which then is getting it from a branch of Comcast, I suppose. And Apparently there was another fire last night, or tonight, I mean, at the, there was a fire tonight at the building, at the AT&T building, which then caused more disruption. So, there's that. No one has signal. No one's able to communicate. I can't call my parents. They can't call me. And we can't communicate. The only thing we could do is, but yet I can, when we were going back to the house, I decided to make an update. I decided to let the cats know. I said, hey, we're home. We're coming home. And the cat knows I'm watching her. And she knew when we pulled in the driveway. That was really cool. She went right to that camera and just looked at it like, well, are you coming in or not? That's what Maui did. And she, I have a communication that is able to talk to animals, and then I'm able to talk to them. They seem to really understand me, believe it or not, they do, and many of you understand that already. But we still have no communication. None, except through internet. That's it. But yeah, then the cats looked at the camera like, well, are you coming in the house or not? I made an announcement across all devices that we're home. It's really cool. But the bad part is there's no communication. And that's not good, given the fact of how we solely rely on communication. Anyway, peace. Signing out. Hopefully the video gets uploaded.